This is the Commodities, Scrap Metal Recycling and Economic Report brought to you by Ben Lee Roll-Off Trailers, Gondola Trailers, and Roll-Off Truck Parts, April 17th, 2023. This is Brian Sides reporting as Greg is in Nashville for the annual ISRI Recycling Show. U.S. weekly raw steel production rose to 1.675 million tons, only a 74.4% capacity utilization rate versus 81.9% last year. This was on a slowing U.S. economy being caused by higher interest rates. WTI crude oil price rose to $82.56 per barrel, the highest in 5 months on OPEC cuts and a forecast of record 2023 demand. The U.S. weekly oil rig count fell to 588, but could rise with the over $80 per barrel oil and OPEC cuts. U.S. weekly crude oil production rose to 12.3 million barrels per day at the top end of the tight range for the past 11 months. We could see a slight increase in the coming months, but low production is important for the higher prices and higher shareholder returns. Scrap steel number 1 HMS price was steady at $370 per gross ton on a good balance of supply and demand. Hot rolled coil steel price fell to $58.89 per hundredweight, $1,178 per ton on slow demand but tight supply. Copper price rose to $4.12 per pound on good demand, including Chinese economic stimulus. Aluminum price rose to $1.08 per pound, $2,387 per metric ton on good demand and low inventories. NFIB March Small Business Optimism Index fell to 90.1, the 15th month below the 49-year average. Inflation remained the number one concern. U of M April Consumer Sentiment Survey rose to 63.5 as future and current expectations rose, but the year ahead inflation expectations rose to 4.6%, which is bad. U.S. March annual consumer inflation fell to 5%, the lowest in almost 2 years. Gasoline and used cars actually fell as food grew slower. U.S. March producer prices rose just 2.7% over last year, but actually fell from February. Falling energy prices took the average down. U.S. weekly initial unemployment claims rose to 239,000, which was higher, but is still pretty low. The Federal Reserve wants these higher numbers because more unemployed people lowers wage inflation. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 340 points to 33,887. This was on positive bank earnings but lower retail sales. There remains concerns about sticky, persistent inflation, which would bring higher interest rates. Roll-off trailers by Ben Lee, heavy duty and optimized for weight. Buy our Hummer type conventional or an F250 type Bridgemaster, both 80,000 GVW, both great choices for a roll-off trailer. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.